Hi Pisces, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot reader. This is a video especially for you Pisces for the dates between the 22nd of May and the 10th of June. Don't forget we've got the full moon, I think it's on the 29th, so that's next week. So things could be coming out for us then. Let's just see what's going to happen. So Pisces, let's have a look at your reading. This is a general reading, looking at general energies in this next couple of weeks. I'm also going to be putting out this week a video that's specifically for love for you guys as well. Okay, so you can have a look at that. That's going to be for love for June. So you can have a look at the whether you're single, super single, dating, in a relationship. I'll do a reading for you guys for Pisces. And that's going to go out at some point this week, hopefully. So if you've not subscribed already to the channel, please subscribe, and then you can get updates on that as well. Okay, okay Pisces, I think we are ready. Not yet. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so Pisces, the first card that we've got is the Four of Cups. Then we've got the Fool card. Okay, next we've got the Strength card. These cards really want to speak. Then we've got the Magician. Wow, some of you have been going through some stuff. Then we've got the Four of Pentacles. I don't usually do this many cards actually. And the Seven of Cups. Okay, so a lot of major arcana energy with the Fool, the Strength card and the Magician. Remember, there's only 22 major arcanas out of the 78 tarot decks. So when we see a lot of these energies, and they're all really, really great and really positive actually, when we see these energies, it means that we've been going through quite big changes. You know, some of us have actually been going through some karmic situations, karmic relationships, events that we have seen before repeated again. So for example, if you're used to being in jobs that don't really push you very well, don't really push you, and you know that that's what you do, and after about a year you move on and you keep doing that and keep doing that. When we see a lot of major arcana energies, it means the ends of these cycles. It means that we're being asked to reassess our patterns in our lives. Okay, so some of you will have been asked to do that recently, or will be being asked to do that in the next couple of weeks. Okay, let's start with the first card. Okay, and these aren't clarifiers, so just for now I'm just going to turn them over because these are just part of the original spread, but they won't fit. Okay, so first of all we've got the Four of Cups here. Cups are all about emotions. You know, some of you have been rejected. Okay, so this is what this card is, the Four of Cups. It's about rejection in love. Some of you have made a love offer to somebody, or extended an apology to somebody, or someone's apologized to you, or made you a love offer and you've rejected it, or they've rejected it, and this is how you feel afterwards: despondent, disappointed, sad, down about it, let down, hurt. You know, someone's hurt you. You know, someone's dumped you, or you've dumped them. You know, it could be vice versa. You know, but what we are seeing, as I was saying before about these cycles, when we get lots of major arcana energy, it could be that this was someone who wasn't appropriate, wasn't right for you, and you knew that, but you stayed with them anyway, then they dumped you, or vice versa. You know, it's maybe you've been in the same type of relationships over and over again, or the same type of unfulfilling work over and over again, and you know, for some reason this time you get it, you see it, you see it, you realize, do you know what, I've done this so many times. You know, I knew that he was just no good. Like, I knew he was like just using me, or I knew that he wasn't good enough for me, and I still spent my time there. Like, I'm just, and for some reason now, even though this has happened to you a million times before, for some reason this time you get it. For some reason you're like, do you know what, I'm going to just sit with it. You ain't backing away from it this time. You ain't backing away from the energy, Pisces. You ain't. You're sitting in it. This is your energy as well. Cup energy, remember, water sign. You know, you're a water sign, you're cups. This is you're sitting in it this time. You're saying, do you know what, I need to stop doing what I've been doing, and I need to just, I feel like shit. Maybe you got caught out cheating, for example, and you always cheat, and you got caught out, and this time the person that you cheated on didn't deserve it. They never deserve it, but you realise now they didn't deserve it, and it hurts you, or vice versa. Okay, for some reason right now you're realising it. Then we've got the Fool card. The Fool card's all about new beginnings. It's all about taking a leap of faith. But what comes before the Fool card for me is the Devil. You know, we've been down below. We've been in our addictions, in our own head. You know, it's been hard. We've been challenged. We're moving to a new start, a new beginning. And we're going to be feeling stronger. So, you know, this cycle, this way that we're always treating other people, or the way that we're always allowing ourselves to be treated, is ending, is stopping. Okay, and we're moving to a new reality, into a new world, a whole new world. You're gonna be behaving in ways that you've never behaved before. You've never felt confident behaving in those ways before. Well, now you are, because you're not feeling like this again, and you realise your part in this, whether you're the aggressor or not, if that makes sense. You know, whether you're the person who is doing the rejecting of the offer or not, you realise your part in this, and that realisation is the new beginning for you, and it's one that you can move forward with strength. You know, the Strength card is also related to Leo, so maybe some of you have been dating a Leo, but you can move forward with strength. This seems like, do you know what these cards seem like? These seem like the headline, if you will, the headline of the month. The headline is you're moving forward. You're starting afresh. You're treating yourself differently, and you're treating others differently as well. You know, you've stopped. You're not doing this anymore. You're not doing it anymore. Some of you might right now, this minute, today, feel like this. You know, but you're moving out of that energy. You realise your part in this for the first time. You realise it. And the energy that the energy is being transmuted for us. Now, we know that we can't destroy energy, and we can't create energy. Yeah, we can't do that. But we can transmute it, we can change it. So, for example, the Four of Cups can become the Fool. You know, the Four of Cups is us sitting there thinking about, realising what we've done wrong, feeling despondent, feeling let down, feeling hurt, feeling depressed. But spending time in that energy, really looking at the rubbish that we did ourselves, the part in it. And you could have been the victim, if you will. You could have been cheated on, or you could have been lied to, or you could have been, you know, passed over for a promotion or whatever. I don't know. So you could have been the victim. But you realise your part in it. So maybe you didn't speak up when the boss asked who wants this assignment. You didn't speak up maybe, and you didn't get the assignment, and now you're feeling gutted, but you understand your part in it. Or maybe there were red flags. Maybe you knew that he was cheating or she was cheating, and yet you continued the relationship, and then you got hurt. So even if you're not the aggressor, Pisces, you see your part in it, and that's good. That's growth. That is what we all need in life. Otherwise, we're always going to continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. We're always going to not mistakes. We're going to relive the same lessons over and over again until we get them. Well, you get them. End of May, beginning of June. You get them. These were the other two. They're not clarifiers. They're just cards that came out, but I just didn't want to put them. You know, I couldn't see. I put them on top of here so you can see them. Okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So again, you know, we've got, you know, Pentacles are about manifesting things, building things, moving forward, growing our businesses, growing our relationships. Pentacles energies are the effort that we put into raising our children and to the time we put into having beautiful friendships. You ain't doing any of that. You know, you've been sitting on your hands. You know what direction to go in, but you refuse to do it. You know what actions you need to take, but you refuse to take them. You know what you really feel inside your heart, but you refuse to allow yourself to feel that. You know, this is the energy that you've been experiencing. These are the things that you've been going through, and it could be related to a relationship. You know, you knew that it was not good. You saw the red flags, but you didn't do anything about it. Or vice versa, you know. Someone could have treated you like this, Pisces. You know, someone could have rejected you for whatever reason. Okay, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So we've got, excuse me, Seven of Cups. Okay, so Seven of Cups is about confusion. It's about our judgment being clouded. It's about not even being able to think about a solution to a problem. It's about just everything just being scrambled in our minds, you know. That's what the Seven of Cups represents. But we're moving out of this energy. You know, we've got the let me just move these over a little bit so you can see. We've got the Magician energy, which suggests you know, newness, new time, new shift in energy. You know, moving the energy we put into feeling bad about ourselves, or feeling let down, or feeling hurt. We can move out of that energy. Okay, we can change that into something more positive. Okay, so let's just pull some cards for clarification. I'm going to want to clarify, obviously we're going to want to clarify this one, the Four of Cups. So what caused that for you? Well, this popped out, and you know, this is what we're saying now. We're moving out of that energy. We're moving away from feeling like this, and we're moving to having some clarity and some balance. You know, sixes are all about balance. They're all about our past experiences, how this situation has treated us. You know, even the negative stuff, taking what we've learned, taking that knowledge forward in a positive way, into our new beginning, in a balanced way. So your mind is going to come into clarity in this time, from the 22nd to the 10th of June. Your mind's going to be coming into clarity, okay? And having that clarity is going to make you want to take, excuse me, having that clarity is going to make you want to move away from this energy now. You've incorporated the learning. You've realised what your part was in this, even if it wasn't your fault. You know, you realise that the things that you keep repeating, that you've kept repeating. And don't get me wrong, we all do it. I do it. Everyone does it on the planet. Sometimes we stay in situations that aren't emotionally satisfying, that we know are bad for us, for whatever reason, out of fear, out of not wanting to be alone. But we're moving away from that now. You don't have to be fearful. You've got the strength within you to do anything, to achieve anything, Pisces. You really do. And you need to realise that. You're the one who's responsible for yourself in the end, responsible for your happiness, you. And responsible for your learning, you, along with the universe, obviously. But learning comes from reflection. It comes from spending that time in the negative energy, in the Four of Cups. Then we get strength. Then we get the impetus to move. Then we get the motivation to move forward. Okay, and we can do that with strength. Oh, beautiful. This card also popped out when I was shuffling, and I didn't. And again, to clarify, these two cards here, the full card is the Ace of Cups. So this is a new beginning. This is a gift from the universe, an emotional new beginning, an abundant one, emotionally abundant, you know, feeling joy. You know, I always say that happiness is something that we build, but joy is something that we tap into. You know, I can be happy if I've got a good job and a good boyfriend and a nice car. That's me building happiness. But the Ace of Cups is joy. It's about finding the thing within you that makes you happy. And you're able to do that because you've spent some time recognising, I know my part in this. Whether you did the dumping or the dumping happened to you, or you didn't get the job, or whatever. You know, you know what it is in your life. you know, you're coming into, on the between the 22nd today and the 10th of June, you're coming into emotional balance, emotional clarity, mental balance, mental clarity, and moving, and a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, one that is in alignment with truly how you feel inside your heart. And you've got the Strength card here backing that up, and you've got the Magician card here backing that up as well, okay? So that's wonderful energy. Finally, I'm just going to just confirm, excuse me, just clarify the energies of the Four of Pentacles and the Seven. I'm just going to clarify these cards and the Seven of Cups, okay? Just because I don't want you worrying and panicking, even if though you know what's been going on in your life, you know it. Let's just clarify this for Pisces, please. The Four of Pentacles. There you go, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So again, you have been reluctant to move, and that's not the case anymore. You are moving, you are starting to move, and yes, you are moving slowly toward building security. This could be building a security in a relationship, in a business, in work, in a family. You're no longer going to sit on your hands and sit on your and not do anything and not move forward. You're no longer going to do that in this next couple of weeks, you know, from the between the 22nd and the 10th of June. You're no longer going to do that, okay? You've been moving to, you know, this card clarifies, so we're moving slowly, but what we do, this is the card, the No Stone Left Unturned card. This is the card. This is the card about healing those wounds, healing those patterns, like Pluto does. It's about healing those patterns that we repeat over and over again, and without even realizing that we repeat them. You know, you move slowly. You've been moving slowly, Pisces, but you have been moving and you have been healing, okay? And you can expect more of this healing and more of this new foundations, fulfilling new beginnings. You can expect that coming up for you in June, okay? In the end of May and June. So let's just look finally at this Seven of Cups energy, just to clarify what this is meaning. That's right, there you go. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. So you know, it's really nice. We've gone from the Four of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, which is you moving toward building something solid and going through healing to get to that point. And then we end up with the Nine of Pentacles. This is a card about independence. It can be the single card, like the Riri card, the Rihanna card, I call it. But it can be that, but it can also be just you feeling independent, you feeling stable financially, stable emotionally, and able to stand on your own 2 feet and make these decisions, you know, and do things, take actions that help you to feel secure in your life. You know, start building on the firm foundations that you have now, that you've achieved now. I know it's been hard for you. You know, some of you have been rejected. Some of you have been rejected either by a lover, someone that you love, or you have rejected somebody and you end up single. Or you could be striking out on your own in business or in work, you know, because we've got quite a lot of Earth energy and Pentacle energy, and we've got a lot of major Arcana energies, which means a lot of new beginnings. But we've got movement as well. We've got the Magician, which indicates movement. We've got the Ace of Cups, which indicates new beginnings, new starts. We've also got the Pentacle, the Knight of Pentacles, which again represents moving toward victory, moving toward a new beginning, a new start. And again, with the emotional, and the mental clarity and the balance that the Six of Swords offers us. So for this time, Pisces, for this time that's between the 22nd of May and the 10th of June, you realise that everything that you need to achieve balance emotionally, financially, secure, to achieve that security You have it. You've learned it, and it cannot be taken away from you. You've learned it by going through these experiences over and over again. It's a new start for you, a new beginning for you. And everything that you need, all the balance you need, that you need the inspiration of the wand energy, and the emotional tapping into your emotions of the cups, and the practical steps of the pentacles, and the decisiveness of the sword energy. There's a sword here somewhere. You have all of those things now because of your experiences, because of the hurt that you've gone through in the past, whether you caused it or someone else did. You know your part in it. That is what gives you wisdom, and that is what helps you to move forward in June. You've really got to start building on your foundations, okay? And you've really got to start moving toward the things that you want, and you can do that now. You can do that, or you should be able to do that in, what month is it? In June. Okay, I need to have a break because I've been filming for the last couple of hours. Okay, and it's break time. I'm just going to pull one last card for you, just to give you that little bit of focus, okay? Pisces, I want you to go away feeling enthused and knowing that even if you have felt either let down by somebody or guilty because of how you've treated somebody, that experience has not been for nothing, but it has been for your wisdom, for your learning, for your understanding. And that experience that you've just had or are having now today, you will move out of it and you will gain wisdom from it. You will gain strength from it. You will gain balance from it, okay? So please don't feel despondent for too long. Yeah, allow yourself to feel that and then move forward, okay? And oh, what a lovely way to end the reading for you. So this is exactly what this card is here. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. This is the Two of Wands, okay? So your focus is about between the 22nd, oh, it's the 22nd, between the 22nd and the 10th of June is about moving through this new opportunity. You know, being the Fool, moving forward, taking this opportunity because it's here for you. You know, you've done the work with the Two of Wands. You've already put some work in to having a new beginning, whether that's reflecting emotionally on your behaviour or reflecting emotionally on how others have treated you, and understanding your role in that. You can now move forward. You know, we've got new beginnings, 1-1, you know, number 2, a commitment to a new beginning, yeah, and one where you can feel like you should feel confident in taking that step, in going through that new door, okay? I really hope that was helpful for you, Pisces. Remember to come back in a couple of days and subscribe if you've not already, for the specific love reading for you guys. Okay. Remember you can also follow me on Insta and on Facebook for daily energy readings as well. I hope you've enjoyed that. Have a wonderful few weeks, Pisces, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.